Risa Priscilla, and I'm running for senior class president. If a new student came to Washington High School, I would explain this school as nothing they've ever seen before. Every student at this school is very spirited, they're very involved, and they're very friendly. It's going to be easy to make new friends here, and they're going to love it here. My peers and teachers would describe me as very hardworking and dedicated. Whenever I do something, I put in 100% effort. I never do anything halfway. I always do my best. I think to be Husky strong, you embody Washington spirit to its fullest extent. You do everything the best you can do, and you do everything with a smile on your face. If I'm elected as senior class president, I know that the responsibilities will be a lot. You manage the big events like Spirit Week, Senior Cruise, Senior Breakfast, but you also have to micromanage the little things. For example, you have to handle class t-shirts and get students for the Winter Assembly Games. My name is Risa Priscilla, and I'm running for senior class president.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Wong, and I'm running for senior class president. I would describe Washington as a really unique place. I think that we are a very unified school, and that's what really makes us special. And there are different classes like freshmen, sophomore, juniors, and seniors, but all together, I think we're very unique because we can come together as a whole. Like during Spirit Week, we do Multicultural Week, and it celebrates how different we are, but how unified we can be. I think my teachers and peers would describe me best as probably very ambitious, but also very resilient. I think it's important to be ambitious, especially if you're going to be senior class president, because obviously you want to win Spirit Week. It's your last year and you want to give it your all. And then I think resilience is important because when something gets hard, it's important to step back, reevaluate, and then try at it again and keep on trying. Husky Strong is what makes Washington really unique. We have a lot of spirit, so I think it's important to reciprocate that as class president and to show our school like what it means to be a Husky, have that unification throughout the school. If I'm elected, obviously it's very important senior year to win Spirit Week or try to win Spirit Week, but at the same time it's important to make sure that everybody in your senior class can remember something from their senior year, whether it be senior prom or senior cruise, whether it's going to Waterworld. So it's important that everybody can remember something from their senior year. Hi Huskies, my name is Stephanie Wong, and I think you should vote for me for senior class president.
Hi there, my name is Ganesh Ramakrishnan, and I'm running for your senior class vice president. What motivates me to do well is that at the end of the day, whenever I see something that goes wrong, I never want to be a bystander, right? All through my life, I've noticed that regardless of what happens, when I see something go wrong and I don't intervene to make something better, it irks me. Like, I can't live with myself knowing that there's something that went by that I wasn't able to help with that I could have potentially helped with. And it's something that's motivated me throughout my life because it's taught me that regardless of what happens, there's no harm in helping others. And it motivates me so much to see the result of that, to be able to see like help and change within the community and see how that benefits people. Well, all through my high school career and even before, I volunteered all through high school. I volunteered at special needs schools over summer, even before high school. Over high school, I've helped out with kids, with communities and community programs and so forth. And being in leadership itself has taught me so many things, and I've been able to work on so many projects like the end of the year slideshow, which is a massive project, but it's taught me so much more about leadership and how you have to take responsibility for what you do and the actions you do. And when you're able to do that and when you're able to be successful, it's one of the best feelings in the world. Well, freshman year, when I started coming into Washington, I wasn't a part of leadership or anything. And I started to take a look at everything that was going on around me. Start off with Spirit Week and see all the great things that were going on and how immense it was, all the spirit. And I thought, why am I on the sidelines? I want to help out. And 2 years in leadership, and I've thought about it, and I'm thinking, you know what, that's not enough. I want to help out more. And our senior year is coming on. And our senior year is one of our biggest years. And I know that I don't want to stand at the sidelines yet again and let it pass by. I want to take a chance to be able to make a difference in the community. Because I can talk all I want about making change, but the only way that I'll be able to implement it is if I myself take a stand towards trying to change it myself. And I intend to do so by First off, just by asking people, right? What do you think of this? What do you think of that? I normally always go up to people I don't even know, and ask them, what did you think about this, right? It's all about what the people want. Because at the end of the day, the power is not within me, but is within you. Every single person that's watching this video are the ones that are deciding what's going to go on in the school. And I intend to make sure that that stays a large part of whatever I stand for. So to be class vice president, I see that my job is to make sure that everything works well, right? It's senior year. There are so many great things that are going on and so many big things, and things are bound to go wrong at some place or another. And I believe that my job is to make sure that we micromanage, make sure that everything is accounted for, right? If people aren't happy with something that's going on, for example, senior cruise, and they don't like the food going on, I believe it is my job to make sure that I go out and report it to the people who can change that. I believe it is my job to be the ambassador between you, the students, and the class officers who make the decision for large events. Right? Because at the end of the day, like I said before, the power relies within you guys. And with help of you and the help of me, I know that I can communicate any change that is wanted by the students of Washington High School. Hi there, my name is Ganesh Ramakrishnan, and I'm running for Senior Class VP. So remember, skip the drama, vote Rama.
I'm Molly Lanigan, and I'm running for your Senior Class Vice President. What motivates me to do well is the end result and knowing that I put in everything I could to get to where I did. And it's a very satisfying feeling knowing that you put in all your effort to get to that end result and knowing that you did everything you could to get there. As a varsity cross country athlete, there are very tough workouts sometimes where everyone is feeling down, tired, they just want to give up, and I have been that person that helps people to keep going. And I think it's very important to be an individual who can, even in times where they're tired, they can still be that leader to get everyone to keep going. Okay. As class vice president, I want to be able to help unite my class so that we can have the best senior year possible and just enjoy everything thoroughly while being a tight, bonded class. If elected, I see myself assisting the president, helping them in any way possible, working with the other officers to just make all the events run smoothly, especially Spirit Week, that we can just have the best Spirit Week possible, that we're all just having a great time while also working hard, so again, that end result will be all the more enjoyable. My name is Molly Lanigan, and I'm running for your class vice president.
Hi, I'm Emily Gilkison, and I'm running for your 2017 class treasurer. So this past year I've been in leadership, so I feel that kind of gives me an edge, and I kind of know what's expected of the job, having seen our class treasurer already in action. And I was in the SSA commission, which is student, staff, and alumni, and we have to go and we have to buy a lot of the food for a lot of the certain events and stuff, so I've dealt with kind of managing money and figuring out where to spend it and how to spend it. I feel like I'm a very organized person, and I like to make a plan and set deadlines for myself, so that way I'm able to finish things either on time or even earlier if that's possible. And I like to stay very organized, so like I know what's going on, and I'm very responsible. Like if we're working in group projects or group activities, I feel like I do my part to the best of my abilities, and I am able to help others if they need help as well. And also I'm not afraid to ask for help if it's necessary. I feel like being our class treasurer is the best way that I can help our class, and is the best way to make this year the best that it can be, and I feel like this position really would fit me well, and I would fit it well too. Well, as I said before, I've seen our class treasurer kind of like in action, and I see it kind of to be where I would be in charge of money and managing our budget and working with Mrs. Jung and making sure that we have enough money for all the senior class events, and to make sure that we don't overspend anywhere, so that we have like an even amount of money for each event. And I also would be in charge of the reimbursements to make sure that those spending for our class would get their money back and show how we're grateful. So I'm Emily Gilkison, and I'm running for 2017 class treasurer. Go Gilk!